Backer Auggie Sanchez and quarterback Quinton Flowers. South Florida back-to-back Birmingham Bowl champions. Coach, opening statement, please.
I always think about the journey, and this has been an unbelievable journey this whole season. We started off and everyone thought we was going to go undefeated, go win a conference championship, had a few stumbling blocks. But the thing about it, this is a very resilient group of guys. You see today, been down, 5 times I think we had to come back and go win this football game. But I just always remember this, the seniors that's on this team and the leadership that they have provided the whole season. And you look to my left, here's Auggie and there's Q, just 2 of them. But it's a whole group of them. Oh, I saw Senat, he just walked in, amazing game he had today. But when when you have a group of seniors and they're very unselfish and they don't worry about who gets the credit and it's all about the team, then you're gonna have success. And that's what has happened. I look at this group, last year 11 wins, this year 10 wins, 21-4 in their last 2 years. A foundation has been laid here, and now it's up to us to continue to build on that foundation. You look at that game today, and we get out there, we get down, and even before the game started, you can ask these guys, I just didn't feel the vibe. I sent us in warm-ups. I said, no, we're not going to do this. We're not going to go through the motion. We're not going to have fake juice. When we're out here, we're here for a purpose, and that's to go win this football game. But just to watch how we just continue to battle to get it back to 10 at half, and then have the explosion there in the second half. But it is a great win for us. It's going to be the Power 5 team, which we need, because I always look at it like this. We are a Power 5 team.
Questions for Coach or the players?
Coach, it seemed like it was kind of 2 halves, but how important was the last touchdown at the end of the half to tie it up?
Well, it's really key because we get the stop right there on downs, and then we force our offense gets the ball back and take it down the field. Q made an unbelievable throw to get us tied up, hit McCants on the skinny post there. But just to get those points and then get it tied up was critical. Now you always look at it 0-0. It was 0-0. Now let's go out and play 30 more minutes of football.
All right.
Quint, mindset and ability to keep yourself focused. Game wasn't going your way through first half, but to continue to rally and then make the plays you made at the end of the game. Just talk about the thought process that you went through.
On the sideline way before our series started, me and Coach King talked, he told me, you got to stay locked in. That's what I did out there, and I just, as the plays was going on, as my coach is calling the play and I get it in, I just look what's going to happen before it even happens. I was telling myself I got to hit my guys in the chest. I got to put the ball in their chest and just give them a chance. Went out there and my coach called the play that I wanted, and thank God Tyreek did what he's supposed to do, and I did what I was supposed to do, and we came out with the victory.
Coach, can you describe the feeling as well as the confidence you have in a guy like Quinton to go out there on that final drive and lead his team to a victory?
Well, not only myself, but this whole team has that confidence. And, we looked up there, I think it was 1:30 to go, and that's like, well, we have enough time. We just need a field goal. So then we get the ball. I think it's a big third down that we had that he scrambled and went and got the first down. And that's okay, we have points here now. And then we end up, making calling the play, and then McCants get open on the wheel route. But even that, just defensively, it was stop after stop that we had to go get. And even for our offense, you think about it, they had 2 turnovers, then they had 2 big 4th down stops. But our offense just continued to play, and they didn't let that just set them back. It was, okay, we can drive the football, we just got to convert.
Over here to Senat, I say your name right. First of all, I appreciate the sack celebration that you do. But on defense, what were your guys' mindset just to try to hold on toward the end of that game? Because that's a high-powered offense. They did put up some points, but you guys were able to hold on. What was the mindset toward the end?
Well, the defensive line mindset was just get the ball back to Keith. We knew that once the ball get in Quinton Flowers' hands and the offense, they're going to do their thing. We knew that we just needed to get off the field, and we just kept reminding ourselves, let's get off the field, let's get off the field. We had a couple plays where, they were driving the ball, but, we just stayed together. We kept each other together and just, we believed in the guy next to you. And then we had Auggie being the leader that he is today, just telling us what plays coming, what's about to happen. And just when you got that type of defense, once you get the ball, good things gonna happen. And we knew once offense got on the field, we knew we had a great chance.
Auggie, when they scored that late TD to go ahead, whatever it was, 34-31, y'all had 3 timeouts left, about a minute and a half. Considering what you've seen him do the last 4 years, what was your mindset? What were you thinking?
He's gonna go score, and that's kind of just what we thought. It kind of reminded me of last year's Birmingham Bowl. I thought, man, are we gonna go over to overtime again? But Quinton is Quinton, and he showed up to play, and he made some spectacular plays. Tyree made an awesome catch, and then that was ball game.
These are for the seniors. Describe the feeling going out as back-to-back Birmingham Bowl champions.
It feels great. Just getting another opportunity to go out there and showcase your talent to the world. Not just your fans, but we always tell each other, let's leave our legacy. This what we came to do. You look to the guy at my left and the guy on my right. We laugh and play a lot, but when it's time to work, it's time to work. We all remind each other of what we got to do and when we have to do it.
For me, I think, where this program was when we got here, it was in the dirt, and nobody, everyone, probably up here besides a few people don't know how much we put into it, from late nights of film and arguments with coaches and just the consistent grind of trying to figure it out, and to be able to come back and win back-to-back games or back-to-back Birmingham Bowls and to cap off, double-digit win season. That's something special. Not many programs, not many seniors can say that. And I take pride in it. I know these two guys take pride in it, because when you come in here and you come in here, you don't know what to expect, but when you put in the work and the effort, you get the results, and that's what you guys saw today, and that's what you guys have seen, the last 3 years.
For me, first I just want to say all glory goes to God, man. And these past 4 years, 5 years I've been here, I loved it. These guys are like my family, like my brothers. But I just say, man, we worked so hard. I feel like we deserved everything that came to us. I feel like God put us in this position. He wanted us to be here. He wanted us to do everything that we're doing right now. And I just feel like we deserved it, and we worked for it. And I mean, it's a blessing just to go out with a bang. We deserve everything we don't went through. And that's just how I feel about this season and about this game and just about this whole program and what we've been through.
Coach Strong, how do you feel having the opportunity to coach a group of seniors and knowing what they created here in South Florida and being able to help them in their last year?
Sometimes when you walk into a situation like we walked into, and you come into a team that's just won 11 games, and then we're kind of scarred from what happened to us. But because of this group of seniors that we have in this program, it was the transition it was smooth for you in a way, just because there weren't much resentment from the seniors. They kind of just welcome us in. And with some of them I had recruited, because I remember recruiting Senat, Q, and Auggie, and Auggie was telling me that I think the first bowl game when I was at Louisville, we came down here and played in the St. Pete Bowl. His brother, he told me I had spoken at an award that his brother got an award at, and I presented him with the award. But it's just like I felt like I knew this group. So now that you knew the group, and it was all about just the hard work that they put into it, because they wanted to end this season the right way. So that's why the transition was really easy for me, because what they were putting into it themselves.
Charlie, I walked in a little late. I'm sorry if you answered this. Texas Tech's last touchdown. What was it? Busted coverage? What happened?
Yeah, I think we were in cover 2, and we got a jam on the receiver, and he went to the outside, and there was a guy coming down the middle, so and then the guy ended up getting behind us.
Coach, you mentioned your team had to come back 5 times today. What have you seen from this team, resiliency-wise, throughout the year that you knew that they would be able to, come back, get off the mat time after time?
Well, I think back to that first game, we were down 16-0. We're out in California, thousands of miles away from home, and then this team, I kept saying, hey, just keep playing. I told our coaches, because they were looking to us. It's first game for us, first game where we're really coaching them. They didn't know how we were going to react. And I just kept saying to our coaches, hey, just be patient, guys. Don't lose your cool. Just be patient. We're going to be fine. We just got to keep playing. Just keep playing, and something big's going to happen. And then I think we got to big play there on defense, and then offensively got the ball back to Q, and then he ended up making something happen, and we ended up going to go score. But it's, from so many games that you've seen it happen, and they weren't always pretty this season. They weren't, but it was just how hard and how we can found a way to go win the games.
Coach Strong, we all season we've heard about Power 5, Next 5. How gratifying, now that the season is over, kind of let your hat out a little bit, how gratifying was this win?
Well, it's, and I think about the Power 5 and the Group of 5 or whatever, but I've always felt like this program here that we are Power 5, even though we're not in the Power 5, but we are, because we have a really good football team. We have some very talented players, and we can play with people. It doesn't matter who we match up with, we can play with them. And just to see us go and get that win today, I don't even think they look at it like that. It was just, hey, we got an opponent. We're playing Texas Tech. I have a lot of respect for that program. They have a lot of respect for us. Now let's go play.
Quinton, you're a record-setting quarterback at South Florida. Just sum up your time at USF.
It's been a great 4 years here. Just thanks to a lot of the friends that I got on the team, the brothers I have. It's just a happening for me. I just go out there and just play the game that I love. I don't, think about records. I just go out there, and if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. But then again, give all glory to God with everything that I've been through, and still giving me the strength to just go out there and just play the game I love.
And Coach, final question. It was pretty cold out there today. What's that Gatorade bath feel like?
Oh, it felt great, and you don't really feel it till it hit that ice hits your back and your head. But it was, you sit there with a sticky shirt on. When I think it was blueberry the way it smells. But you know what? When you get the Gatorade bath or the Powerade bath or whatever it was, at least you're victorious.
All right, thank you very much.